Hey everyone, this is David Bui here, and welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO. We're here at Bridge North, here at beautiful Chemong Lodge with the owner, Adam Brown. Always a pleasure to have you around, and congrats on welcoming in your second daughter a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Bui, good to see you, man. Thanks for being out here. Yeah, that's it's been very exciting. 3 weeks old, and I heard this prior, to her arrival, that 1 + 1 does not equal 2, and so we're figuring that out. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Absolutely. And so speaking of which, like, this whole kind of thing is really family oriented here. So you own Chemong Lodge. You bought it a couple of years ago, but when the Northies owned it a while back, and you actually lived not too far from here, so you must have had a lot of memories of playing here, coming here, way back when.
Yeah, no, sure, that's right. I mean, grew up right down the hill. My folks are still there. They've been there, north of 30 years, and all sorts of celebrations and birthday parties and great memories up here at the lodge. It was always the spot to come, and so when the opportunity presented itself to, carry the torch for the Northey family and build on what was a life's work for them, we were thrilled.
Love it, absolutely. I mean, you loved it so much you decided to buy it and kind of turn it into your own, but you really kept a lot of the traditions here that the Northey family had and kind of carried it on with the new age of Chemong Lodge.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, we loved it as the Northeys had it, and it's, our kind of building on that is we call it living the lodge life. And it's just it's a great revitalization project, and had a lot of fun things going on. And, the Northies did music prior to, and we love music and, a lot of live music acts. And so we built and expanded that program. And, we added the docks in, down below, which was a cool add-on. And, just utilizing the property, I would say, in a real special way has been a focus for us since taking over with our festivals and the back gardens and stuff like that, yeah.
And absolutely. So keeping it within the family, your family also owns Dr. J's as well, and you guys just had some recent news that you guys kind of moved out of there not too long ago. But even before that, we all knew it as the Moho, the Montréal House. It was a really popular spot, and when Dr. J's took it over, you guys still, again, maintained the traditions that the Moho had, respecting it while kind of imparting some of your own in there.
Yeah, no, that's you said it. I mean, the legendary place, the Montreal House, the Moho, and so it's two kind of iconic venues that we've found ourselves at the helm of, and sadly, I mean, we knew that when we sold that building, it was going to be coming down eventually, and there's a great project that's going up there that's going to shore up some housing, which is desperately needed in Peterborough, and. But the tradition of the Moho was super important to us, and we kept all the ceiling tiles and did a whole, the door that was on the cooler where all the beers were and stuff. We made this really cool, all the ceiling, the names of the Moho on there, and so it's out here now. It hasn't gone anywhere, Dr. J's, but it's moved on from the Moho, and it was a great time there.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that doesn't mean it's the end of Dr. J's. It simply just moved its operations now. It's up here. So now what can we expect from Dr. J's from your brother, because he kind of manages that a little bit more?
We've got all your Dr. J's favorites on one side of the menu out here, and we've got the smokers out here. And certainly to be able to come out and dine and experience all that great barbecue that they created over the last decade in Peterborough is here and available for you. But really, we're doing a tremendous amount of catering and pop-ups and weddings and with Dr. J's. So you'll see the smokers on the road all the time and in different festivals and in different locations. And we've got plans for next year to develop the property with a more permanent structure for Dr. J's down below, and Dr. J's Pit is what we'll be calling it. But for this year, I mean, you can get all your goodies right here at the lodge.
As long as you keep that brisket going for me, because that's one of my favorites, absolutely for sure.
Oh, Boo, that's not going anywhere, buddy. I know it's yours.
Oh,
yeah.
Wonderful. And again, like you guys have been restaurateurs for years, but you've kept it family oriented. It's been a big family business with you and your brother. Also, I know your wife is involved with helping out here at Chemong Lodge. What is the importance and value of kind of keeping it within the family as you guys run these businesses?
Yeah, great question. Thank you. The family, there's just a wholesomeness to it. And when I was coming back, I had restaurants in Toronto, and then to get back and the opportunity to be at the helm of the lodge and work with family was paramount in the decision for Sarah, my wife, and I. And having a new child, we wanted to come home and raise her the way I grew up. And loved growing up here, and I love Bridgenorth, I love Peterborough, and so it's fun. I get to work with my mom, my dad on a daily basis, and downtown Jane Brown is always making sure that the grounds are looking fabulous and the flowers are on point, and Teddy's busy on the smokers, and so it's been fun. And my wife Sarah heads up all of the catering arm, and she's wildly busy wearing many hats, and
Yep.
mom times two now, and so it's been very, very cool.
And I've seen your eldest daughter. She's been here a numerous amount of times for the times that I've been here for sure. I know that I brought my daughter here. She was only 2 weeks old when we had the big celebration for Chef Couliard last year as well. So it's definitely a big family atmosphere. Not to say that you can't have some adult fun times here, but definitely you've kept it within the family in itself and provided a great family atmosphere. So Brownie, thank you again for joining us, and thanks for the drink. I'm going to enjoy this. It's such a beautiful day out here at the lodge.
Bui, thank you much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching Hometown PTBO, brought to you by CIBC, Pile Wealth Advisory.